So, my bright idea to add an inch to the window opening didn't really go so well. I just got a little too narrow, and now there's no support here for nailing on drywall or supporting the window or anything else. So I had to rip off these lap boards, which are inside the house as well. Now I'm going to put a new 2x4 in behind this one, and then I'll have to go over here to the corner because of the way this is all behind the wall here, just to build out a nailer. So I add another 2x4 in over there in the corner, and then nail some plywood, 3/4 inch plywood back across here. Oh, I might add some insulation in here too. While you have it open, man, this is a good time. In retrospect, this was definitely the hard way to do it. But I tell you what, tools sure are nice these days. That's a nail. I saw it through it long ways and didn't even notice, and didn't even really seem to dull the blade too badly either. Boy, in old days that would have just like killed the blade. Anyway, it's much easier to cut these boards out totally, and before you install the window, cut all the way through at the bottom, pull all the nails out from these lap boards, cut the board at the top, pull it totally out, and then take a new 2x4 and you put a screw in it so you have a way to pull on it, and then attach it, wiggle it into the spot, and then attach it at the bottom and the top, because this lap board's in the way, you can't get into it from the inside wall, plus your drywall and everything. You don't want to mess that up any more than you have to. Anyways, you use a screw and you pull it in, pull that board in once you get it wiggled in there, and screw it at the top and the bottom, and then go back and screw it back in, screw the lap boards back into it. Then it's pretty solid. Then you can come on this side and put a 1x4 and however many shims you need to make room to attach the window to. That's what I've done over here to this window. So as you see now is the 1x4 that I built back out, because I only needed to open the opening by about an inch. Anyways, this window is a little bit different too. In a later series, I'm going to show what this area is down here for. You guys will just have to be curious until then.
Wait for it. It's your gratuitous skill saw scene.
Don't forget to put the insulation in. The only real way to do a house like this is to cut into the drywall all the way across the top, remove one of the boards, and do the blow-in stuff. But when you're breaking into the wall anyway and you ain't planning to go through the trouble of doing the other, why the heck, do it as you go. One really annoying thing about this old house is with these wood walls all through everywhere, they put this thin coat of sheetrock on top of it. But they never put decent base nailers down, which the house is built like a rock. It's got all these cross braces that go all the way through and all kinds of weird stuff, but it just makes going back and fixing things up a real pain. So lots of times I like to rip the baseboards off before I put new carpet down, and it's impossible not to rip the sheetrock off with it the way they've done everything.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Can we screw now? Never get enough screw action. Give me some more screw action.
Just cutting the excess expanding foam. They say don't use expanding foam on windows, but I don't know why not. Watch, I'll demonstrate in a minute. They still open and close. Just to show you what I've done, I've gone ahead and finished putting the wood back in over here. There was actually kind of some termite right there anyway, so it was a good place to do that screw up.
Okay, this is why you ask for a Dremel for Christmas. See, a contractor would nail one sheet of drywall up and go around the window with a Dremel. It's a little bit easier than this. But hey, I'm cheap. this is definitely the cheapest way to do it.